Uh-oh, we back again. What's up, y'all? How's it going? It's pretty early over here, trying to get that work in. And welcome back to another English speaking skills verb conjugation. We are on week 17, page 46. That means that you are about halfway through the book, if you have it. And if you don't, please get it. Let's get into it. All right, number 55, we are looking at a couple, and what are they doing? They're fighting. And I chose this word because when you're looking at certain verbs, there's a transitive and then there's an intransitive. The intransitive is always fairly easy because you just say the word. So they're fighting. That's easy. But transitive sometimes comes with a preposition or something that's like a preposition. So this is a transitive version. Fight with somebody over something. Okay, so they're fighting with each other. So we don't need to say that, but they're fighting over a remote control. You need the word over. The first one, tend to. They tend to fight over the remote. They tend to fight over the remote. And I forgot to mention, you don't need to say the full word remote control. You can just say remote. Often. They often fight over the remote. They often fight over the remote. Already. They already fought over the remote. They already fought over the remote. Constantly. They are constantly fighting over the remote. They are constantly fighting over the remote. If one can't decide what to watch, in this case, they're gonna fight over the remote if they can't decide what to watch. They're gonna fight over the remote if they can't decide what to watch. Now, I just decided to give you a little challenge, see how long of a sentence you can make. Questions and answers. Fight over the remote. Number 1. What do they tend to do? They tend to fight over the remote. What do they often do? They often fight over the remote. What did they do already? What did they already do? They already fought over the remote. What are they constantly doing? They're constantly fighting over the remote. What are they going to do if they can't decide what to watch? They're going to fight over the remote if they can't decide what to watch. Number 56. What are we looking at here? This is a TV screen and it's flickering. So I won't say TV screen every time. I'm going to use the pronoun it. Gerund infinitive. Start to. It starts to flicker. It starts to flicker. Sometimes. It sometimes flickers. It sometimes flickers. A few times. Past tense. It flickered a few times. It flickered a few times. Ing. It's flickering. It's flickering. Once one turn it on. In this case, general you. Once you turn it on. It's going to flicker once you turn it on. it's going to flicker once you turn it on. Questions and answers for flicker. Number 1. What does it start to do? It starts to flicker. What does it do sometimes? It flickers sometimes, or it sometimes flickers. What did it do a few times? It flickered a few times. What is it doing? It's flickering. What is it going to do once you turn it on? It's going to flicker once you turn it on. Number 57, we're back to the remote, and let's look at what the buttons say. The CH on the right hand side means channel, and on the left hand side VOL means volume, and you're pressing the minus button, so the answer is turn the volume down. In previous versions of this book, if you have an older copy, you can, just so you know, you can also say turn down the volume. Okay, both are okay. And in the previous version, I mixed them to kind of give the nuance that both are interchangeably used. Turn the volume down and turn down the volume. In the new book, this one, number 57, is turn the volume down. And then later in the book, we'll have turn up the volume. I'm looking in the book now. It is on page 58. You will see number 75 is turn up the volume. Okay, so both are okay. Turn the volume down, turn down the volume. Gerund infinitive. Did be asked to. So you put be in past tense. I was asked to turn the volume down. I was asked to turn the volume down. When it's too loud, I turn down the volume. I turn the volume down when it's too loud. Did, past tense. I turn the volume down. I turn the volume down. Now. I'm turning the volume down now. I'm turning the volume down now. Be going to. I'm going to turn the volume down. I'm going to turn the volume down. Number 57, turn the volume down. Number 1, for questions and answers. What were you asked to do? I was asked to turn the volume down. What do you do when it's too loud? I turn the volume down when it's too loud. What did you do? I turned the volume down. What are you doing now? I'm turning the volume down now. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna turn the volume down. Tricky. So again, I'm gonna turn the volume down. I'm gonna turn down the volume. Both are okay. Last is some other verbs I thought of on the fly. So a channel. What do you do with a channel? If you have the remote, you change the channel. Okay, so change the channel. I'm tired of watching that. TV, the TV. There's a lot of things you can do with the TV. You can turn on the TV, you can turn off the TV, you can watch the TV. Okay. Next one is a movie. You play a movie, you watch a movie, and you see a movie. Okay, see and watch have a little bit of a different nuance. Okay, but in this case, see and watch has the same nuance. And then play is if you're at home and you're playing a movie. If you're at a movie theater, the movie is playing. For example, the movie is playing in theaters now. And NAST is all over the world. Broadcast all over the world. Show all over the world. Debut all over the world. Okay? So that's more of like a show. Sometimes people have trouble with verbs and shows, but shows are usually broadcasted or just shown, or they're debuted. It is quiz time. You guys ready? 4 seconds after I ask you the question. Here we go. What does it start to do? It starts to flicker. What were you asked to do? I was asked to turn down the volume, or turn the volume down. What do they tend to do? They tend to fight over the remote. What did they already do? They already fought over the remote. What are they constantly doing? They are constantly fighting over the remote. What did it do a few times? It flickered a few times. What did you do? I turned the volume down, or I turned down the volume. What is it doing? It's flickering. What do you do when it's too loud? I turn down the volume when it's too loud, or I turn the volume down when it's too loud. Also, you turn the volume down when it's too loud. And you're done for today. Congratulations on getting halfway through the book. Hopefully you will get to the end. Check you guys later. Peace.